Hey y'all, I hope everybody's well. I just need to pay my StreamYard real quick because I don't like streaming on the free plan. So that's what I was doing, but I do have the game getting pulled up. All right, so we should be good now because I just gotta make sure. Okay. All right, y'all. That's why the intro video and stuff didn't play. But we should be good now. Anyways, y'all, welcome. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope y'all can hear me. I'm so sick right now. Like, I'm beyond sick that I'm gonna just try to get through the stream as best as I can, y'all. Like, I am out for the count in real life. But yeah, LSU versus Ole Miss. Ole Miss is undefeated at home, number 17. They have a big crowd tonight. I believe it's sold out. They are ready to win. Stephen A. Smith is in the building for Ole Miss, and they're looking to get a big win over LSU. So I will be streaming as soon as I can get the game pulled up. I don't see that we started yet. The other game could still be going. But as soon as I do see the game, I meant nothing by that. Oh gosh. Help me, Lord. Because I literally meant nothing by that. I do not want to talk about that. If I have to, I will literally put the chat in members only. I do not want to talk about that tonight. This is about the team, about the game, and that's all. Oops, it looks like we're starting. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate y'all more than y'all know. Like, I get up for y'all. Like, I'm laying in bed, but one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stream for y'all. I love y'all real bad. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate the prayers. I have to get
placed with LSU. Significant, of course, because the winner gets a head-to-head tiebreaker if it comes down to these two trying to get a double bye for that SEC tournament. Welcome courtside. I'm Beth Mowins, alongside the Naismith Hall of Famer Debbie Antonelli. LSU still has a lot on the line as well. Always entertaining. They're number one in the country in scoring, best rebounding margin in the land, and Flau'jae is highly motivated tonight.
It's going to be a high possession game. There's no question about it. Both these teams like to run. Ole Miss wants to try to slow down LSU some if they can. But when the ball is in Flau'jae Johnson's hands and LSU is tilting the floor,
for Angel Reese LSU on Friday, yes, I am going to try to stream Friday. So, yes. I just have to see what it's on because I don't think I have TNT or HBO Max. I'm going to just have to find it, and then I'll definitely stream. Let me pray real quick. Father God, in the mighty name of Jesus, Lord, I just wrap our arms around the LSU women's basketball team. We pray that they come together as a team right now, Lord. We pray that they play as one. We pray that we lead and assist in skills, in defense, and effort together. And we just pray that any outside noise would be silenced in the name of Jesus. And we will secure the fourth seed tonight and get a big time win. In Jesus' mighty name we do pray. Amen and amen.
Cotie McMahon, 20 a night. And in the last 7 games, it's up to 25 a night. Students already rocking the house on this Play for K night in Oxford. Home whites with the pink trim for the Rebels and the purple and gold for LSU, both 8-4 in the SEC.
What a crazy environment. What an exciting place to be. Oxford, Mississippi is all lit up tonight here, and they're ready to go.
It has been for Ole Miss, does not include Sirat Chinu, out for a period of time. They hope coming out of that last timeout for Coach Joe.
Here you go, Lattimore playing with a lot of confidence. This is your 6'4" center who's doing a nice job off the bounce. Can create space, gets into the middle, and finishes at the rim. 3 for 3 in the paint for Lattimore. Well, except for she did miss that lob play, the very first play of the game, which Coach Yo did spend time running at shoot-around. They just didn't finish it.
She's got 7, McMahon with 6. At this end of the floor for LSU, they've scored the last 7 times they've had it. And I jinxed it.
Good post up right there.
Off the skip, into the lane, and a foul.
Exactly the way it's designed. Christina Waller is a left-handed player, so she catches it on this block. She can throw the skip over the top of the defense. And as soon as you catch it, it forces that closeout. That's what I'm talking about. Why do you think coaches throw skip passes so much? Because you're making the defense come out with a long closeout. And Ole Miss has players that can put it on the deck and get to the free throw line.
Ole Miss now 4 for 4.
This is the average number of free throws they make.
Both sides perfect here in the first from the line. Here's Flau'jae. Mikaylah on the drive. Scoop shot up and in. Good face up, good strength. No finish. That won't go for Iwala. And Flau'jae down with an injury. McMahon drives the opposite end and lays it up and in. And Flau'jae Johnson was unable to complete the play. Athletic trainer out there quickly. Kim Mulkey, obviously some concern down there as well. She's off to a fantastic start, has not missed a shot, 9 points in 8 minutes. And rolls the left ankle.
Yeah, immediately goes down. 5-on-4 the other way. Oh, that doesn't look good. Nor does that feel good. He's going to head right back to the locker room.
For prayers up in the chat for Flau'jae. Up in the chat for Flau'jae.
Come on here.
Speed of recovery.
For Flau'jae, who heads down to the end of the bench. And now has gone back to the locker room. Lead, approaching 2 minutes to go in this first quarter. And LSU turns it over.
Yeah. Denham in the passing lane, causing some problems. Denham to Shields. 3 turnovers in the last 4 possessions for LSU.
And immediately with that, she gets the freshman Bella Hines off the bench, the 2-time New Mexico Player of the Year. She said after the South Carolina game, Kim Mulkey did, Hines may get more minutes tonight. And Ole Miss will give it back. Fifth turnover, just the first turnover for the Rebels. Jador Young has come on now for Ole Miss.
Got to go a little deeper into the bench early, based on the schedule that Ole Miss has played, as you mentioned earlier.
Yeah, they played Sunday and then again Tuesday, that rescheduled game. And, of course, they have South Carolina coming up next Sunday. and she's holding her right ankle.
It's February, Beth. Everybody's got a few dings and everybody gets a little fatigued. You just hope nobody gets seriously hurt.
It's like she sort of stepped on the back of Flau'jae's foot there.
Yeah, oh, that's painful too.
Riley. They've gotten away with a walk there and laying it up and in.
Well, as mentioned earlier, mostly Coach Mulkey plays 4 guards. They don't have a lot of size up front. Grace Knox has some size, but she can guard on the perimeter.
And an offensive foul going to be called on Poe as Bella Hines comes off the bench and takes a charge.
You got to love a player that enjoys it, whatever minutes they get, and is productive with the minutes that Coach Mulkey gives her. She has been that.
That's the second foul on Poe, and already a short bench coming in tonight for Ole Miss.
And here comes Koval off the bench. So this is their 6'5", back to the basket, low post player, transfer from Notre Dame.
Home folks wanted a foul for Wiley. The look away, off glass, offensive foul, and that is number 2 on Mikaylah.
Mikaylah has a habit of not playing off 2 feet when she drives to the hoop, and you know you're going to the hoop. See, she's looking to make a play for herself. They like to clear it out for her because she's so explosive.
And game clock here in the first quarter. The Shields will initiate. McMahon wants a touch. Feeds down low. Rejected by Knox. The freshman elevates to make the defensive play and get a shot clock violation.
I like that defense, Tigers.
Watch Grace Knox come from the weak side, or from the strong side, and knock it from behind. While it didn't handle the pass cleanly, otherwise she would have been able to score quickly and gave Knox time.
2 seconds to work with. Caval with a catch, and they don't get it off. 26-21, LSU through the first. ESPN's exclusive presentation of college basketball is presented by Indeed. Your new personal career coach is here. Try Indeed Career Scout.
Okay, let's huddle up. When faced with a cancer diagnosis, who helps you rebound financially?
Aflac.
That's right. And who's been in the cancer insurance game since 1957?
Aflac.
And who can help cover treatment from...
Thank you so much to the new members in the chat. I appreciate you all. Shout out to you, Cliff, as well. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate your support as always. You've been in the chat for a very long time, so I appreciate you, man. But no, that's Cliff. Definitely praying for Flau'jae. Hope she comes back quickly. She was just playing at a high clip, so we hate to see any tweak like that for how she was just playing. I really love Bella. I really love Z and Grace. We're always like, oh, she took Z out, but then you're putting in Grace Knox. It's not like there's this drop off. You know what I mean? We love both of those players a lot. And we have to remember that we're very deep and we only have one ball. So you'll see those minutes fluctuate, but I really y'all have to understand our freshman class, if they just stick together, y'all, we're going to be so good. We're going to be so good with our sophomores and freshmen. Y'all have to remember, Kate Caldwell is a sophomore. Zakaya, Grace, Bella, Divine, all freshmen. Still gonna have another year with MK being a senior, Mylasia being a senior. We only have a couple seniors on the team. Jada Richard, she's a sophomore. So LSU is very, very young as a team. And as long as they stick together, we're going to do really, really good, bro. Really, really good. Definitely praying for Big Four. Thank you so much for your support. Member for 3 months. Thank you.
Rebels are in the middle of one of their toughest stretches of games ever due to Winter Storm Fern. Now, Fern hit in at the back end of January, and Ole Miss closed school for 2 weeks, and the majority of places here in Oxford didn't have power for 7 days. That also meant that the 2 home games against Vanderbilt and Auburn were moved to a neutral site, and Tennessee was postponed to earlier this week. That makes 5 games in just 10 days, including 4 against ranked teams. Coach Yo told me pregame that, yeah, that's a lot.
I just checked my phone. Thank you so much, Holly, for your support. It says Go Tiger on the Cash App. Thank you so much, Holly.
Debbie and Beth, they got to get ready for the next game.
You got to play the next play. You got to get ready for the next opportunity. And what a big one it is for Ole Miss, getting a chance to take on LSU here.
Yeah, and then South Carolina on ESPN on Sunday. Huge week for this program and for Coach Yo. Offensive rebound, and the stick back is up and in from Iwala.
See, that's the versatility of Cotie McMahon. She can play the point. She can take herself down to the block and invert. And Iwala doing a great job on the glass.
Good news for LSU during that timeout. Flau'jae Johnson returned to the bench from the locker room after the ankle injury in the first quarter. And looks like she's itching to get back in there. Didn't miss a shot in the first quarter.
We saw her sprint across the floor during the break, so she looks like she's okay, and the trainer said she was good. Hustle by Denham to Shields, and I think she's getting a warning about the flop.
Williams will be the go-to right now for LSU, and she walks.
Cotie McMahon gets a piece of that.
We just need to run some sets. Everybody's coming down
the
trying to do what they want to do. Like, why are we
she's got a pretty good pace
so early in the shot clock?
I think that was all set up by the hustle of Tiana Thompson.
Not
The one
the
that
ball.
hit the deck
It's not even touching
to
the
shove
other
the ball
side
over
of the
to a
court. We're not
teammate.
dribbling and passing. I just said that we would need assists tonight.
Ole Miss has not led since
break.
40 seconds into the ball game. Trailed by as many as 10. In search of their first home win over LSU since 2015.
Looking for the high-low option first, and LSU really sagging in the paint. Neither one of these teams shoot a lot of threes.
Nice play by Joyner to smack it away from DeShields. And that's going to be a push-off on Bella Hines. Her first. Extended the arm.
Right in front of the official.
Yeah. So another chance for the Rebels to jump in front. Lattimore, 15-footer, no.
Can't get the ball, let the ball get sticky here. You got to move it.
Ole Miss defense showing up in this quarter. LSU just 2 for 7.
Good D right here by DeShields.
After they shot 77% in the first quarter. Shot clock's at 5. Williams has to go to work, blocked. Poe was there. Place is ready to explode. Spinning in the lane, way off on the shot from Iwala. That's 3 chances where they've come up empty. Good duck in. Joyner, double comes and she walks with it. Under 4 to go.
Double
all square.
All right, that's how we playing it.
What do I have today?
2-minute timeout.
I just want to stay up late and hang out with my friends.
Clearly a foul. Clearly. Oh, just check my phone. Thank you so much, Clarence, for your donation to the channel. I appreciate you. It says Tiger Basketball. Thank you.
We are all even here at under 4 to go. Big night in the SIP. The football team's here cheering on the women's basketball team. And look who else is in the house at the invitation of Coach Yo. Stephen A. Smith is here sitting courtside enjoying the action. Stephen made some comments about Oxford, Debbie, during the football season the locals didn't take kindly to. It's right there for the O board as Ole Miss dominates the second quarter. Doubling up LSU as we send it over to Jess.
Coach, your team overcame a 10-point deficit to be up at 6 at half. What do you love about the fight that your team is showing?
I mean, that's Ole Miss women's basketball. You know, I didn't even realize we were down 10 because it's a 40-minute game. But I really believe in my group, and they're going to play hard for 40 minutes.
At shoot-around earlier today, your shirt said defense. How would you assess your defense so far?
I would have liked to keep them at 30, but if we keep this intensity up, we'll wear them down. So,
What do you have to say about Cotie?
what do you have to say about her? I already know she's special.
Thank you so much, Coach.
43-37, Ole Miss, led by Cotie McMahon's 18 points. As we get you back to the studio.
Thank you. Welcome to your Jeep halftime report. That game at the half and this one as well. South Carolina taking on Alabama. Under 8 left in the second. South Carolina up. Medina Ocote hits the 3. Or she does that. She can do it all.
She can. I love her inside, but she can hit the 3 as well.
Exactly. All right. When you look at Ocote in her game, what impresses you the most?
Just around the basket. She can score with contact. She can leap over people. I think she's a tremendous post player.
All right. We saw Joyce Edwards make a hook shot as South Carolina is up 57-48 in that one. All right, Coach, as I mentioned, obviously Ole Miss up 43-37, excuse me. What has impressed you the most in this first half of play?
Cotie McMahon, she's unbelievable. Coming off a 39-point performance the other day, and now she's already got 19 and a half. She is really unstoppable. LSU not doing a great job defensively.
Yeah. All right. We'll look forward to the second half of play there. Let's talk about another matchup that went down tonight. Texas A&M taking on Tennessee, and we've talked about this Tennessee team struggling a little bit. 4 minutes left in the third. Texas A&M up. They make it even more of a ball game, leading 19 points at this point. 1 minute left in the third. Pryor hits the jumper, leads big after 3. And at one point, it just felt like Texas A&M was going to run away with this one.
Yeah, it really did. I thought Tennessee really showed some fight coming back in this game. And Texas A&M, one of those teams, you're at the bottom of the conference. When things are starting to look like you might get a win, everything's going your way.
All right, so they would get the dub 82-74. And I mentioned that Tennessee has had a rough stretch. They have Oklahoma, LSU, and Vandy coming up. So they also have a rough way to go when you look at the rest of their ACC schedule. But when you think about this Tennessee team, what do you think is the issue and what's going on there?
You know, I think that they started out pretty well. They've had some really good games. The SEC schedule is just so difficult. They have so many top teams. They've really got to get it together and figure out what are we good at? What is something that we're going to do? They were shooting a lot of threes, then they weren't making a lot of threes. They got to figure out what is really best, what's going to work best for them. What can they do defensively to help this team? Do they need to press more? Do they need to sub less? There's got to be an answer in there somewhere.
So, and that's on the court, obviously. But when you think about the stretch that this Tennessee team has been on, Coach Caldwell seems like she's a little frustrated. If you were the coach there in Tennessee, what would you tell your team?
Yeah, I'd be really frustrated as well. I think it's that time of the year. The mental fatigue has set in. The physical fatigue has set in. And I think it's time for maybe a players-only meeting. They've got to get together. There's only so much the coach can do. The players have to get together and decide where do we want our season to go. We got to decide right now.
All right, we'll talk about Tennessee a little bit later. NC State taking on Duke. That was a really good one. Here we are, late in the third, NC State down. Camille Pierre was huge for NC State in this one, Coach.
She was the only player in the first half. Zoe Brooks played a little bit better in the second half, but Pierre, 24 points, but she had to take 24 shots to get it.
You said she was huge in the first half. She was huge in the entire game for them. And then Duke would kind of run away with this one. What impressed you about their play?
I thought Roberson coming off the bench. She had 13 points in 13 minutes in the first half, got some foul trouble. She is a spark off the bench.
Mare also very huge for them. What impressed you about what she was able to do?
I love her as a point guard. She distributes the ball. She gets it to Toby Fournier. She knows when to take the layup, when to take the three, and when to pass the ball.
So they would win that one, making it 17-0. That's how many straight games they've won. And they've been very impressive in ACC play. They were able to turn around their first half of the season. What has impressed you about what Duke has been able to do so far in conference play?
The way they're playing like a team. I think it's not one person, even though Toby Fournier is playing really well. Everybody's contributing. Jackson's hitting threes. Riley off the bench has really been playing well. But Tanya Mayer, you said it earlier, she's the key to this team. They're playing at an elite level. They're competing every possession.
All right. Over in the SEC, Oklahoma, Georgia, 5 minutes left in the fourth, and you already know Chavez is who's going to get the ball in her hand. What has impressed you about the rookie?
She's playing with so much poise late in the game. She won the game for the South Carolina with a big shot at the end in overtime. She is somebody that is fearless when she's playing.
Here you are. She gets it to Sahara Williams for three. Oklahoma would win that one 71-67, the final score there. We still have one half of play there in Oxford, Mississippi. Ole Miss up 43-37.
All right, y'all. I'm really, really sick, and we have 10 minutes until we come back. So I'm just gonna start a new stream in like 7 minutes. But I am gonna be streaming the second half, so I'll be back to stream the second half. Okay, so have your bell notification. 'Cause I'll be right back. I just have to lay down for unless y'all want me to just leave it quiet. I'm not gonna be able to talk about anything for these 10 minutes. Listen to my AC for me, please.
Welcome back to Thursday Primetime, presented by Indeed. And welcome back to the SEC on ESPN. Hey, everybody. Courtside with Debbie Antonelli. I'm Beth Mowins. Jess Sims with us as well in a 43-37 lead for Ole Miss. They dominated in that second quarter with Flau'jae Johnson on the bench with some foul trouble.
Thought both teams shot the ball well, made a lot of contested shots early on. Certainly Flau'jae did, and she was the difference. When she went out of the game, LSU dipped a little bit. Look, she was the best player on the floor for LSU, and Cotie McMahon was the best player on the floor for Ole Miss. What an incredible first half we witnessed by both those stars.
Yeah, she had 18. Tonight's game-changing pursuit brought to you by E-Trade from Morgan Stanley.
So Cotie McMahon is a converted point guard. Told me today she never played that position until Coach Yo converted her. And boy, she has been super because she can knock down threes. She can get to the rim. She defends multiple positions. Her WNBA stock has gone way up in her time here at Ole Miss.
She's a power point. She's moved from power forward to wing to shooter to point guard, doing a little bit of everything for Ole Miss as they look for the upset win here at home against LSU. And our first half stats brought to you by Vicks as we send it over to Jess Sims.
I caught up with LSU's coach Mulkey as she was coming out of the locker room, and she said, listen, we got to take care of the ball. They got 23 points scored off turnovers and second chance points. She also said when it comes to Cotie McMahon, Cotie's going to do what Cotie's going to do, but what we can't let happen is let other players do what they're going to do. We got to be more physical, and we got to be tougher. She also said Flau'jae says she's good to go, but we are going to see here in the second.
All right, thank you, Jess. 11 points off of turnovers for Ole Miss, so it may not have just been the two fouls, Debbie. Flau'jae did turn her ankle in that first quarter. But it was a world of difference for LSU when she was not in the game. And for Coach Yo, outstanding not just from McMahon with 18, but Latasha Lattimore had 10. And they were the two key cogs as Ole Miss started to work it inside out after falling behind double digits early in this one. Just 7 minutes and 52 seconds on the floor for Flau'jae after she injured the ankle and then came back into the game and picked up a second foul. So both she and Flau'jae limited minutes. And Mikaylah will start out the second half with a bucket.
You need to get her the ball in space and let her create. That's what LSU just did coming out of the locker room.
Lattimore lost it, got it back, finds a teammate inside, and it's Christine Iwala.
She played a terrific job, Denham DeShields, on the defensive end.
After Tennessee's upset loss by A&M earlier tonight, these two teams tied for fourth place in the SEC. So the winner gets sole possession and the head-to-head tiebreak, if it comes to that, to get a double bye in the SEC tournament. Right now, South Carolina up a game and a half on Vanderbilt, up 2 games on Texas, and up 3 games on both these guys with just 3 games to go. Ole Miss would love to have some momentum going into South Carolina on Sunday because there is a clinching scenario for South Carolina to win a share of the SEC. As you check out the updated standings, 3.3 on the shot clock here for LSU. Flau'jae will inbound. Joyner, gotta go.
You got to know there's 3 seconds.
Oh, and was there a foul with time still on the shot clock? There is a whistle.
I don't see how that there's any time on the shot clock for that. It's not a shooting foul. Yeah, they're going to clear it up. Yeah, this Brenda Pantoja is going to come in and take a look and see if the shot clock expired before the foul was committed.
Brenda is with Brandon Enterline and Teresa Stuck. And it looks like there'll be an immediate timeout as well. We'll take it with them. Be back in a moment.
Looking for a reason to try the $5 McChicken meal deal with McValue? Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and the price makes 5.
So much.
That's everything you get with the $5 McChicken.
Do y'all know what time Angel plays tomorrow? Very late. Okay, I'm gonna have to look and see. I think like 8. Okay.
Five.
On the shot clock.
So they are confirming a foul on the end line.
So what the officials will tell you, Beth, is it's when they see it before they blow it. So Teresa Stuck is the official on the baseline, and you can see the clock has expired, and now her hand is going up. She claims she saw the foul before she was able to react and blow the whistle. I don't know. I think it's a shot clock violation before it's a foul. And you know what? I'd rather have the shot clock or any violation before any foul.
So it will be a foul on Iwala. Her second, and it's a fresh 20 for LSU.
That could be a huge swing right here and a big break for LSU.
Wraparound pass for Rashad.
LSU looks like they're showing some zone. This will slow down the tempo of the game.
LSU makes the adjustment and goes into the
Cotie
zone.
McMahon is
working it inside to Iwala, and they're using their 6'3" advantage.
Too easy.
For Wiley.
Good D by McMahon.
Oh, that was a pass to no one in particular.
Cotie
turnover.
She just stood her right up.
SEC Network Women's Hoops on Sunday. Got a double dip for you. Texas, Mississippi State, LSU, Missouri. That's Sunday on SEC Network. Right now, Texas, one of the #1 seeds, along with South Carolina, UCLA, and UConn.
Let's see if LSU provides a little more resistance, or you get the person that you want taking shots. She was wide open. Look at Joyner posting up.
Help comes and a foul on the reach on Iwala.
Watch this ball.
That's who we really need to foul out.
Go inside.
Iwala.
You get the skip across.
She's tearing us
and
up.
Cotie McMahon stays composed right here. 10 on the shot clock. Doesn't use the ball screen.
We need to foul her out.
Swing, swing, bucket, Ole Miss.
And now the foul starting to rack up a bit here for Ole Miss. Flau'jae tripped up on the drive.
Boy, that was a good switch by McMahon.
That'll be the second on Cotie.
Coach Yo didn't like it.
Already their 4th team foul of this third quarter. For Wiley, gets into the lane, missed the layup, tipped back out. Flau'jae tracks it down, taken away by Ole Miss. Another big hustle play for Thompson, And rejected by Knox, her second of the night. And there to finish it up is Iwala again. Flau'jae rounded out her first miss.
Boy, Iwala is really running the middle of the floor and rebounding.
McMahon.
Oh, they're going to have to take a look at that. They're going to have to take a look at that.
And a technical foul has been called on Knox.
Yeah,
for the post-play taunt.
They got to look at this one. That's an airborne shooter. Is it a play on the ball? Will they upgrade it?
And Coach Yo is hot at Grace Knox. They're going to look at that foul, but then after the play, a technical for the taunt.
Right.
And the freshman right there in front of the official.
The call on the floor is a defensive foul on number 2 for LSU. Following the defensive foul, there's a technical foul on number 2 for LSU for unsportsmanlike behavior.
We'll get it sorted out.
The play is under review to see that the first foul meets the criteria of a flagrant foul.
Morning Sweat.
To go in the third, a foul committed by Grace Knox, and then a technical foul called on Grace. Let's see if there's a potential upgrade here.
After review,
There is not
the
an
common
upgrade.
foul has been confirmed. We do not have any wind-up impact or follow-through on the play. We will have 2 shots for the common foul, followed by 2 shots by anyone to shoot the technical foul, and Ole Miss will retain possession of the ball at the division line with 30 seconds on the shot clock.
So that ends up being fouls number 3 and 4 on Grace Knox as we take another look. So 2 free throws followed by 2 more free throws and then possession. Anybody can take these next 2 for the Tech. More of Cotie. Knox continues with a defiant tone as the students have been raining down their thoughts. So now possession for Ole Miss. So she makes 3, chance for a 6 or a 7-point swing.
LSU staying in the zone.
3 on the way. 6 unanswered off of the foul and the technical foul. And an 11-0 Ole Miss run. Flau'jae keeping the dribble alive. Johnson defended by McMahon. Gets in the lane. And a little too hard. McMahon had it knocked loose by Richard.
This is back-to-back threes for Thompson in the zone. Uncontested. Wide open. What a swing for Ole Miss.
They average 5 threes a night. They've already hit 6, crashing the offensive glass.
Christina Walla has been fantastic on the glass.
Flau'jae taking it all the way and draws the foul. And that's the 4th foul on Thompson. Hey, women's college basketball coming your way Sunday with College Game Day headed to South Carolina. The Gamecocks will be hosting these Ole Miss Rebels, trying to inch closer to an SEC regular season title. Part of a triple header with Tennessee OU and then Iowa State TCU. Terrific Sunday lineup for you on ESPN.
Look for some pressure here by LSU. I thought they might pick up a little bit, try to speed the game back up because this zone has slowed the game. Now they're back in man. But the zone slowed the game down a little bit. Now they got to speed it back up.
It's a 23-point swing from LSU's 10-point lead to a 13-point deficit at one time just a minute ago.
You got to really guard the ball right now.
Shot clock's winding down. Good D by Joyner, and here comes LSU.
Oh, she double dribbled.
Double dribble on Flau'jae. Behind the back pass. Took Richard off of her step. Mikaylah for 3. Got it.
That's a tough one right there. She double dribbled right there in midcourt. That's how quick she is.
McMahon spins. Good bother that time by Flau'jae defensively. And will be called for the turnover.
Flau'jae was calling for the ball the whole way up the floor. Now watch right here in the middle. Oh, that's double dribble. You couldn't see behind Lattimore.
Well, the turnover's an issue in her game. Three and a half to go in the third.
Literally, like, on them bad. Like,
and here comes horrible. The crowd back again.
It's nasty.
What a game.
Work.
She's got 23.
I'm not gonna lie.
Flau'jae to Johnson.
I think the zone by LSU helped Ole Miss catch their breath also. Cotie McMahon getting off the ball right now. It's not like she's resting, but at least it's taking some pressure off her a little bit to have to handle every time up the floor.
Final minute of this third quarter. Looking for a touch in the paint. Good defense from LSU. McMahon from the corner, off the side of the window.
Yeah, that's a fatigue play.
Yep. Here comes Flau'jae, steps to the right side, and a trip to the line coming.
All the time we get downhill, if
Are
those
you
were
kidding me?
ones, we would be getting
Spin
somewhere.
cycle.
We're getting to the line.
Well done.
We need the and one.
Just finished saying she only had 3 points in the second half. Yeah, she's getting a break right here. She needs it. Coach Joe needs her down the stretch.
Continues to make the big plays. And now Flau'jae. She's got 13. Go along with 5 rebounds to lead the way here for LSU. Managing the clock here late in this third quarter. Corner 3, got it. Dabrisha Poe, a 27% shooter, nails it. Flau'jae splits the defenders, scoops it up and in.
What a move.
Final seconds. And Ole Miss wins that third quarter, and they have the 63-54 lead with 10 minutes to go in Oxford. McMahon with the sweet spin to lay it in, and then the triple from the corner for the...
Let's go, bud. Hurry up. Come on.
10 more minutes, y'all. 10 more minutes of game clock. LSU currently down 9 to Ole Miss. The winner gets a double bye in the SEC tournament. Fourth spot, SEC tournament. They currently have the tiebreaker. So whoever does not win this game is likely to be playing the first games in the tournament and not off. So very, very important game for seeding purposes. Very important game for numbers in the SEC. LSU is down 9 currently. Ole Miss has not lost a game at home this season. And LSU, never mind. I do believe we will see MK in the fourth. I don't know what message Malky was sending by benching Mikaylah for the entire third, but we did not see her for those full 10 minutes of the third quarter. I'm bringing it up because it's crucial. It's very important. It's focusing on this game, focusing on the implications of this game. Got to find a way to win. Like LSU has to find some grit, some belief, some want to, we have to do it. So I'm not even sure. I haven't even looked at the stats. I could pull them up. Mikaylah has 7. She's 3 for 8, 1 for 3, 4 turnovers. That's probably what got her bench for the third.
Great shooting, sets up some open driving lanes. Great balance inside out for Ole Miss here in the second half, led behind the play of Cotie McMahon. 23 points on 18 shots. She's got 3 triples, and she's 4 for 5 from the line.
Big moment in that third quarter was the foul committed by Grace Knox, and then she followed that up with a technical foul. Ole Miss got 6 points off of the free throws and a triple. Winner gets sole possession of 4th place in the SEC.
That's a tough angle to make that pass.
And would be front runners for a double bye at the SEC tournament. Both playing for what they hope will be higher seeds from the NCAA selection committee with a big win here.
Kim Mulkey told us today at shoot around, the league is the toughest it's ever been for her in her 5 years. Every night is a battle. And the number of teams right now
round. Huge for the home crowds. Student section has been phenomenal tonight. All the pink out. This is their play for K game. So Wiley will check out. Hines is on. Flau'jae will inbound. She hit her first 3 shots, just 1 for 4 since. She turned her ankle in the first half, got into some foul trouble in the first half. Can they get her reestablished here in the fourth quarter? Richard will pull up. McMahon trying to back in on the defender.
And Coach Joe pleading for a foul right there. So far, Cotie McMahon has drawn 5 fouls in a game. But Beth, coming into this game in the last 3, she's drawn 26 personal fouls on the defense. That's a lot. That's a lot of free throws. That's a lot of putting pressure on the other team.
Young kicks it back out. And now Cotie's looking for a screen. Fadeaway won't go. Lattimore, offensive rebound and a foul.
Lattimore has had a fantastic game. She started out the game around the rim, scoring in the paint, providing a presence with her face-up game, with her size.
Lattimore and Awala have been terrific supporting McMahon tonight.
And even Young got a basket at the end of the half, which was a big deal. So their post play has come ready to go. Coach Joe's got good balance. She ought to feel good about her team in this stretch. And she says she has felt good about the way her team has played.
What a Saturday hoop spectacular for you on the men's side. How about numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4, Debbie?
Yes.
Arizona, Houston, and Michigan Duke gets underway Saturday at 3 Eastern on ABC. Michigan at 25-1, their best start ever.
Dusty May has done a great job at Michigan, and Duke is on top of the ACC right now, stepping out of league play.
Really good freshman playing this weekend. Kingston's terrific.
Kingston Flemings at Houston, great freshman, and of course Cam Boozer at Duke, candidate for National Player of the Year.
Can LSU dig deep? In trouble here on the road. Staring down a second straight loss, and Flau'jae responds for 3.
Both these teams battle-tested right here in the SEC. It's been tough.
Lattimore?
Probably not the right shot. But look at Awala. What a rebound in traffic. Two-handed rebound. Flau'jae playing behind the screen. Joyner has done an excellent job setting some screens to free up shooters tonight. And then look at this rebound out of her area, not above her head. Gets 2 hands on it.
Hines Drops it off for Joyner inside. So good when they're on the run. And it's back to a 2-possession game.
Most of the night, LSU's had their heels on the three-point line. And again, McMahon drawing a foul. You got to establish legal guarding position for there to be a charge. Coach Mulkey feels like it should have been a charge.
Instead, it's the first on Bella Hines. LSU, what's at stake for them? A 5th SEC loss would be the most in the Mulkey tenure. And for Ole Miss, after they upset LSU on the road last weekend, trying to make it 2 years in a row. Flau'jae. Blocked down on the baseline by Lattimore.
What a play by Lattimore. I'm telling you, the front line for Ole Miss was their advantage coming into the game. And they have used it to exploit some matchups that they've been able to take advantage of. But Lattimore, I wouldn't call them a shot blocking team, but boy, she has a presence at the rim.
They both have 7, these two teams tonight. Hines can't connect. Koval offensive rebound. Missed the first and the second, and Ole Miss comes away with it.
Now Ole Miss will take a little time.
I'm going to let those digits run off. Under 7 to go.
Yeah, if you're going to run that floppy action over the top with that Iverson, you got to make sure you get to that side of the floor so you can make that play. That's a great misdirection, especially when the defense is playing over the top. If you can complete that pass, you can rip it to the rim.
You can feel the intensity really picking up as well here in this fourth quarter. Ole Miss looking for their first bucket. Have to heave it up to try and beat the shot clock, and a foul on Joyner with 1 second left.
Oh my goodness, that's a huge mistake for LSU. First of all, you don't want to foul the jump shooter, but that was a contested. That was a shot that you had a player that wasn't Cotie McMahon taking the shot. You got better discipline than that.
So free throws coming here for Ole Miss. And Denham DeShields hits the first. 15 for 17 from the line for Ole Miss.
I think Denham DeShields has played her role very well tonight. She's given Coach Yo a good spark defensively, and she's a 1,000-point scorer coming off the bench.
A top 10 win over Oklahoma. A
help on the weak side.
She's got 18 to lead the way for LSU.
It's all about attacking closeouts.
McMahon steps underneath. Gets her own miss, muscles it up, no. Nice tip, Joyner to Flau'jae, and here comes Flau'jae. Steps through, off the front of the rim.
Boy, Cotie McMahon has been impressive all game. A converted point guard. Fighting for extra possessions right here through fatigue.
Off the bounce, Koval with the 8th block tonight for LSU.
Neither one of these teams really plays back to the basket, but they can both put pressure on the rim with their dribble penetration, and we've seen that tonight.
5:34
Y'all
to
can
go.
stop
We'll take the
blaming
break. Be
everything
back
on
in a
Coach
moment.
Malky. Like, for real. Some games, I agree with y'all. Coaching could have been better, bro. But this
Critics
is the
are in
Queens
love
tonight.
with
Y'all gotta
Crime
stop.
101.
Y'all gotta stop. Y'all really gotta stop. Is Coach Malky turning the ball over? Is Coach Malky not getting rebounds? Is Coach Malky missing layups? Mikaylah had 4 turnovers in her couple minutes that she played. She's a junior. She gave us 7 points in a big matchup. I love Mikaylah. Y'all know that. But Mikaylah gave us nothing. We've been asking Coach, if their upper players is not giving us nothing, put them on the bench. How do y'all want all of these players to play at the same time? Y'all will complain if Bella not playing. Y'all will complain if Zakiya not playing. Y'all will complain if MK not playing. It's not enough. Like, that is LSU's main problem, bro. We have 0 role players. Every single body wants to be a star. Last year's team was better. Why? Because Miracle Shepherd knew her role. Kaylin Gilbert played her role. Anissa Morrow will tell Shau'jae Wilson, stop shooting the ball. Give me the ball. She did not want to hear none of that. Shai, give me the ball. We got our point guard taking shots as soon as she come down, bro. Our point guard is not setting up nothing. Love Jada, but Jada has not been right for these last couple games. I have a whole headache right now, and I'm literally telling y'all, like, nobody knows their role on this team. Everybody want to be a star. So many times we've come down taking ill-advised threes. Nobody's passing the ball. Nobody's doing nothing to win a ball game. And then you wonder why we're down 10. The girls on the other team right now, they're playing their role. They're being a straight defensive stopper. Get the ball to our scores. But no, not at LSU this year. We're not playing like a team at all, bro. It's hard to watch. Nobody's setting up plays. So many turnovers. So many ill-advised shots where nobody's in position to rebound. It looks like we're confused. It looks like we're chaotic. We're undisciplined. We're emotional as hell. You hope that all of this is just because we're a young team this year, but I don't know, y'all. I don't like what I'm seeing this year, and I've been covering LSU for a couple of seasons now, and like they said, we're about to have 5 SEC losses if we lose this game. That's the worst since Coach Malky has been here. Something is not right this year. It's not clicking. So this is not me being negative. This is me being real about what the heck we're watching.
Deficit in the first half tonight, and they have the 69-61 advantage, trying to take over sole possession of 4th place in the SEC.
This game's had a little bit of everything. We've had injuries, the players that have come back. We've had double-digit leads on both sides disappear.
And technical foul.
We've been able to stay out of foul trouble for the most part.
On the inbound, Koval has the rebound, and LSU will look to chip away. Flau'jae big in the first quarter. Can she do it in the 4th? Nice drop-off pass and a foul inside. And they're going to get a block on Ole Miss. Let's take a look at Flau'jae Johnson, a former McDonald's All-American. Last year, All-SEC first-teamer, 15 points tonight.
This is the 50th anniversary of the All-American team that will be honored this year. Also, I want to say about Flau'jae, she's wearing the KL Cancer Fund patch as a servant leader. She has donated $15,000 of her own money to the KL Cancer Fund. There's no other student athlete that has ever done that before. There's an incredible team around her with her foundation and all her businesses. And she has the heart of a champion in many different ways. She's an impressive young woman who's had a great game and has done a lot to serve her community.
Jess? Here's Richard at the line. And LSU back to a 2-possession game. 5 minutes to go.
He took that shot, bro. Thank you, Jada.
Coach Joe's going to
Nice
have to use a timeout. And remember, she lost an appeal earlier.
Let's go, Tiger.
There's one less timeout to deal with. What a game, Beth. 3.5 to go here in Oxford.
Way to fight back.
The Labs is just a fancy-looking fusion.
That's what we need, bro. Y'all saying that we're not fans because we're talking about our team, bro. That's what fans do. So out of the chat with all that. We don't want to hear it. We don't. Basically, Tiger, like, I watch LSU basketball for the fight that we play with, for the grit that we play with, for us never giving up, for us, if we lose, like, it's going to be a battle. Like, it's going to be all on the court. Like, that's the type of team that I love. So I like seeing what we're watching right now. Like, the fight, we're fighting Tigers. We have to fight. If we fight, I don't care. I don't care about a loss if we fight. But if I feel like we're just laying down, that's not Tiger basketball.
Point personnel, all the things, high hands.
Winning the fourth quarter 15-6. All the Ole Miss points from the free throw line. And Flau'jae got a piece of it. And it's another missed layup. 0 for 13 in the fourth quarter. And here's Malaysia for the lead.
Well, the guards are incredible rebounders for LSU. And their ability to rebound gets them in their transition quickly. Their conversion speed as a team is outstanding.
What a comeback for LSU here in the fourth quarter. And this free throw to tie her career high of 24 points as LSU jumps in front. 12-0 run. Monster second half, 24 points now for Flau'jae.
Kim Mulkey puts her in the starting lineup in the second half, and the first couple of plays, she scored off the bounce, and it really set her up for this second half. One of 6 different players that can get 20 for LSU.
They have held McMahon to just 2 points, 2 free throws in the quarter. Here's Cotie with Flau'jae defending.
This is where you got to have really good execution.
Lattimore attacks, drops it off, and a foul on the floor. Under 3 to play. McMahon will inbound.
Cotie McMahon's got to really toughen up right here, you know, because she can't let fatigue win. Her shots have been short. She's faded away. She's got to get all the way to the rim and finish through contact.
Double comes. They force her to give it up. Lattimore in and out. Extraordinary. Now 0 for 14 in the fourth quarter. And Mulkey says, Flau'jae, let's bring it back out. And Flau'jae will draw the foul.
Not gonna lie, y'all. Kate has been very aggressive on both sides of the court lately. Like, I've seen her start turning up. I've seen her find her
in the second half.
And that's what we really need. So shout out to Kate Colvo as well.
LSU is 13 of 16 now in the game. Flau'jae's 3 of 4.
Both teams shot over 50% in the first half. Ole Miss is now down to 37%.
Don't forget, coming up on Sports Center, great news for the U.S. women at the Olympics. All that. Richard defending on the drive. Koval comes to help. Iwala, the stick back, and a foul.
You got to have the right people if you're Ole Miss taking shots, and Iwala is there to clean it up. What an incredible job she's done on the glass. They've got her for 7 rebounds. It feels like she's had a lot more than that.
That is the 4th foul on Flau'jae with 1:58 to go. And Iwala to the line. All of their points in the 4th quarter, 6 for 6 at the free throw line.
You got to be expecting some pressure here if you're LSU. Ole Miss hasn't trapped in the backcourt yet.
And a foul inside.
Watch this. This is the signature right here. Over the top. Wow, that is well done by Mikaylah Williams.
It has been remarkable watching Mulkey go from slow it down, frustrated, to, okay, nice shot, nice shot.
Or stop fouling.
And it's happened frequently here in the 4th, and the free throws just crushing right now for Ole Miss.
It's been an issue in late game situations recently. It's been a lot of missed free throws inside a minute.
Out of bounds to Ole Miss, still a 2-possession game.
Here comes, or they gotta get it to Cotie right here. Like, get it off a screen. Here she comes.
3 ball on the way, no.
No, that's
Koval's got it.
Timeout to advance the ball. Did she dribble it?
They passed it. Can't advance it.
You know what, though? It's okay because LSU can use their foot speed in the full court. It does give, in the backcourt, it does give Ole Miss a chance to run and jump trap, do something here to see if they can get a steal.
Here's your updated standings. Tennessee, stunning defeat today to Texas A&M. Big win for the Aggies. So the winner of this game, sole possession of 4th place with the head-to-head tiebreak. And just a game behind Texas and Vanderbilt. South Carolina in the driver's seat right now. After their win, they will play Ole Miss on Sunday in Columbia with College Game Day in the house.
Both teams with 1 timeout.
And the quick foul will get Richard to the line.
Line up like an offensive line right there to try to inbound the ball. And look at this right here. This is telling, right, Beth?
That's a stunner.
0 for 16.
And the free throw struggles in this 4th quarter down the stretch. So Richard to the line. What is that, 6 missed free throws in this second half? Most of them here just in the last few minutes. Missed 5 in the 4th quarter, and now Richard.
Cajunnomics in the chat.
Different
If
story
y'all
this
watch
end for LSU.
baseball, Cajunnomics channel.
What a swing by Kim Mulkey's team. On the road, hostile environment. They've outscored Ole Miss 24-7 in the 4th quarter.
As they try and bounce back from the tough loss to South Carolina.
I'm out of words.
They finish up with Missouri, Tennessee, and then a roadie at Mississippi State. Just 3 games left on the slate. And, of course, that SEC tournament is just going to be outrageous.
I feel you, Springer.
Ole Miss is 9 for 26 on layups.
Shout out to Mikaylah for Wiley. Is this her best breakout game at LSU?
The upset that way.
26 plus points.
So LSU in the latest brackets, their net is 5. They'll pick up another quad 1 win if they can do it here. Projected as a 2 seed.
If they can do it here, we're up 8
but certainly a 1 seed
left.
not out of reach.
Commentators.
Depending on what happens
were the
in
worst
the SEC tournament.
Worse than the refs. Like, they were
Coach
bad.
Mulkey just, we knew she would talk to us if we were sitting here, and she did. She just had a few words for me, wanted to make sure no one else could hear what she had to say. I said no one else can hear. And it's motivational and inspiring. I can tell you that. Okay. It's motivational.
You don't have to give it to us verbatim, but
well, you know, the eye test, the observable component is one of the 12.
The observable component.
Yes. The eye test looks pretty good here for LSU.
And they're going to run that clock down. And this is a huge comeback win for LSU, denying Ole Miss a fourth-quarter basket.
Late
for
went
Wiley.
Another one, honey.
No, Koval's second
Girl,
chance.
calm down.
Held ball, and the arrow will go to Ole Miss with 2 seconds left.
Right.
Big
Dubs
good
in the
check
chat,
on the
y'all.
road for the Tigers tonight.
Would not look back. Trailed by 13 at one point. Came
I'm sorry
all the
about
way
that whole
back
crash
in
out
this
speech,
one.
y'all.
That
I just had to
13-point
get it off
comeback,
my chest.
making this their largest comeback
And
in
literally
conference play
after that,
this season.
it's
LSU
gonna turn
outscored
up.
Ole Miss
So,
24-7 in that fourth frame as the Rebels
But
failed to make a shot from the
largest
field
conference
in the
play this
game's
season.
final
I
10
love
minutes.
that.
Went 0
I love
for
that.
16.
Stuff like
On the
that.
heels of that performance, let's welcome in Mikaylah Williams after this unbelievable win on the road. You fight off the heartbreak, Mikaylah. You earn yourself a career-high 26 points. What does it feel to get back on the winning side of things after that rough result just a few days ago?
Yes, sir. It's amazing, man. You know, I love my teammates, and we put in a lot of hard work together, and I'm just excited that we can come out here to a very good crowd and get this W, man. We fought hard, we played tough, and I'm just proud of my teammates.
Oh, man, the scrap was real. It was evident, especially defensively. I know that they went 0 for 16, and it felt like a lid was on the rim for them, but it still doesn't take away from the defense that you all played, a physical brand of basketball, quite frankly, down the stretch. How much of that is in y'all's mentality from the start?
I mean, we play defense all day, every day in practice. Bob Sparky, our defensive coach, he emphasizes that we have to play together, man. When one player has the ball, it has to be 5-on-1. And all five as LSU players got to guard that ball. And we just listen to what he's saying. We just do it. And I'm just proud that we can play together and have each other back.
I can appreciate the understanding that you got to play defense, but we know what y'all can do offensively as well. The pace was immaculate, as it typically is. How were you all able to continue to wear upon that Ole Miss squad, despite them being able to fight back from y'all's early lead?
I mean, we play in the SEC. It's tough, man. No team is going to let us come on their court and beat them anyway, so we just understand that in critical moments like tonight, we can't give up. We just got to keep going and don't give in and just stay together. I mean, I keep saying together, but I promise, like, that's what really sets us apart from each other team in this tough league, SEC.
Ain't nothing wrong with leaning on the folks around you. You've clearly got a good thing going here to it, continuing down the stretch. Mikaylah Williams, we appreciate you joining us here on SportsCenter.
Thank y'all.
Chiney Agwuemeke now to give us a breakdown on that gritty win for LSU. And Chiney, you weren't just a two-time first-team All-American at Stanford, three-time Conference Defensive Player of the Year. So you have good insight on the Tigers here, overcoming a 13-point deficit in this one. How'd they do it?
First of all, the SEC is a brawl for it all. Are you not entertained? It is so much fun night in, night out. But when you think about it, at this point in the season, scouting reports go out the window, and one player tends to thrive in those scenarios. It's players like Mikaylah Flau'jae. You just heard it from her. Every game, they have to be prepared for a punch and to throw the counter punch. And she had a career high night. She is someone who's experienced coming off the bench. She's an SEC 6th Player of the Year already. She actually won the MVP of the tournament last year, so they were comfortable. I like how Flau'jae set the tone early, especially going into a hostile environment on the road. She rolled her ankle, but it did not matter because she had her tag teammate coming in and Mikaylah Williams. They are so much fun to watch, but also I want to give a shout out to Ole Miss. I know they did not score in that fourth quarter. You have to credit LSU defense, but Cotie McMahon is having herself a week. They're in the midst of 5 games in 10 days due to rescheduling, and so sometimes those moments can catch up to you.
And that's where you see the success from players off the bench like Flau'jae. 26 points in just 24 minutes. Janae Guilmacay, thanks so much.
In the interest of keeping this good thing going, let's run the floor here on Sports Center. Beginning with the latest out, Virginia Tech hosting number 22 North Carolina.
All right, y'all. That is it for us tonight. LSU with an 8-point win, and we secure the 4th seed. We have 3 more games, and our season is over. Like our regular season is over. So yes, I did see Kim make adjustments today. Like, that's the thing. Did we not go into a zone? Did that zone not slow it down a little bit until we can get back into our one-on-one? Did she not bench a player that could have cost us the game? Did she not play Bella? Did she not play Z, Grace? I mean, when y'all be on Kim, y'all gotta give Kim her 10s. Y'all gotta give Bob their 10s when they get stuff done, okay? But yes, y'all, I am gonna try to stream tomorrow. I just have to find out where I could pay to watch, and then I will stream. That's extra, you know what I mean? Streaming coins. I'm gonna be here. And I definitely cannot wait to watch Angel Reese hoops back tomorrow. Woo! So yes, I will see y'all tomorrow night. Angel Reese plays basketball for Rose BC and Unrivaled. And yeah. So love you guys so much. Thank you so much for your support as always. I appreciate your love and support. I'm trying to get better for Monday, child. Have a wonderful night. And thank you guys so much. Oh, wait, before I go. I haven't even had a chance to play her in a minute. Love you guys. Good night. Go Tigers.